Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Daily Dish with me, Candace Cooper. It's been a long day, but I showed up for you because we got a lot of shit to talk about. Like, what the fuck is going on? Rob Reiner's son killed him and his wife? That is fucking nuts, you guys. And part of me is feeling like, you know, obviously they were digging up old clips from different award shows talking about Rob Reiner, something about like sexually explicit something, whatever. And I was like, I mean, I've been watching Rob Reiner. I used to watch Nick at Night and, you know, I, All in the Family. We grew up on all those shows. Meathead. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't think that drug addiction like that comes just from nowhere. Just in my observation of growing up and watching kids get addicted to drugs and knowing what their family life was really like. And, society just wants to be like, oh, they had the best family. They had the best parents. We don't know why they did do heroin. Okay. Okay. That's why I'm like, I don't want to fucking reincarnate again. Because I'm like, okay, really, we all know what happened. Your fucking brother-in-law, the uncle, did something. They're a weirdo. Nobody in the family wants to make a fuss and rip apart the entire family. So instead, everyone will just be like, yeah, we don't know why they're doing heroin. Like, you do. You do. But in the end, the family gets ripped apart anyway because now the kid's on drugs. So it's like they protect, and that's in society too. They protect the perpetrator, and then the real, genuine victim self destructs, becomes a drug addict, becomes X, Y, and Z, because all for what? To protect the weirdo? It's so bizarre to me, this world. It's so bizarre. Like, families will literally protect the weirdo uncle and deny what happens to a child in the family, and the child self-destructs and turns to drugs and then does all these horrible things, and people are like, we just don't know why. We just don't know why. You do. But for me, psychologically, what the family's going to get torn apart anyway. So why not just call out the weird pedophile uncle? Like, why does the family have to get torn apart by turning the kid who got molested by the weirdo uncle into the problem? Like, they like the uncle better? Like, that's just so weird to me. So that's why I'm saying, like, this whole Rob Reiner thing, you know, what happened? Like, what happened? What happened to that kid growing up that turned him into a drug addict, that turned him into a murderer? I just don't think it comes from nowhere. And I don't know. Who knows? We'll never really know. I'm sure. I'm sure we'll never really find out what the background was. Everyone's just going to whitewash it and be like, Rob and Michelle were great parents. What if they weren't? What if they weren't? Just saying. Just saying. We're talking about Rob Reiner. In my experience, I have not ever seen someone with a good childhood go that route. That's all. Just in my personal experience. I've always been able to like figure out like what really is the issue. Families are fucking weird. People are weird. People are weird. Like the more I'm alive, the more I'm just like, I'm just happy to stay to myself. I just really have never met people that I like super duper click with. I just haven't. Like maybe one person here and there throughout my life, but I've never like when there are people who do have best friends and like do everything with that person, I'm like, I'm such a complex person. There's not a person in this world who would fit into the weirdness that is me. Like, there's nobody else like me. I've never met anybody else like me. I've like, it's so weird. It's so weird. I'm just like, yeah, I guess. Well, my Catholic school teachers used to say when I was little that God broke the mold when he made me. And I think they were right because I've never met anybody else like me. I have 4 half siblings and not like one of them. So fucking weird. But yeah, just a strange, people are very, very peculiar. And I just like I just don't have it in me to fucking care. Like I almost don't even have it in me to do like small talk anymore. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I just I'm like whatever. This is a weird fucking world. This is a weird weird world that we live in. And I just like don't even fucking care. I'm like, good, go be fucking weird. Go be weird and like, I don't drink. So that isolates me from 90% of the population. And I got home tonight like 20 minutes ago from work, So it's like I walk, I work out, I go to work, I take care of my animals, I sleep. I watch Bravo. I listen to Jeff Lewis. Like the schedule is strict. So I went to the Phoenix Ballet. They did the Nutcracker and it was wonderful. I really liked it. Went with my neighbor. My dog and his dog love each other. And over the last like 3 years, we've just gotten to know each other through our dogs, taking our dogs for walks with each other. Nothing romantic. Nice dude. He plays the tuba. And so I was like, "Do you want to go to the ballet?" And he was like, "Yeah, I would love to go to the ballet." So he and I on Saturday night, I worked at an awesome, long, busy work week. Came home, took care of the brats, put my cute little lesbian outfit on, and we went to the ballet. And I ate a fat edible, and I got a soft pretzel with cheese, a Coca-Cola, and I got him his water. And we were jamming. Okay, we were fucking jamming out. Whoever the guy was that played the uncle or the magician or whatever, he was awesome. And I was telling my neighbor, there's something about someone when they have star power, you know? It's like they commit to the bit. And when I say commit to the bit, I think Paul and Patrick from Gown and Out. They are such fucking characters. And I'm saying this in the nicest way possible because I want to maybe like say they're freak shows because I'm like, they're fucking caricatures of human beings. They commit to the bit. And the uncle, magician, whoever, whatever, for the Nutcracker, he like was like giving that extra something that made him stand out. And that to me is like, I'm gonna do a test. I'm gonna wear the most outlandish outfit I can wear. And I will bet you money I get the most compliments. The most. And it's because people like this is just like casual, basic, beige sweater, necklace, hair, normal. Now, if I was wearing this sweater tied inside out with my fucking titties hanging and my stomach hanging out and my hair in fucking ponytails and maybe like black lipstick and a belly chain with ultra low rise jeans where my pubic hair is sticking out and I'm wearing combat boots, I would bet you money that is what would get me the most compliments. Going out in my cute little beige sweater, just being like a basic bitch. No. Nobody is going to be like, oh my God, girl, I love your style. You have to be a freak show. And my mom told me when I was little and I started like acting and modeling, I did my first commercial. Then I had 2 years off and then I started with Ford. So I was with Ford from 9 to 15 and I did my first commercial when I was 7. But I had to take those 2 years off. But I would always say like, I want to be on the runway. I want to be on the runway. And my mom would be like, Candace, those people look like fucking aliens. And I'd be like, but mommy, I want to do runway. And she was like, those people are fucking weird looking, Candace. Do you want to be a fucking weirdo? Do you want to look like an alien? But that is the star quality. Okay? Be looking weird. Being weird. When Bjork fucking wore the giant swan on her, weird. Still talking about it 25 years later. So it's, if you want to be successful, and that's why I'm like, I don't even think I fucking give two shits about being successful. I like literally don't care. I like literally don't care. I want to just be a basic fucking bitch. I want to have normal colored hair. Like, if I could go back and do it again, I probably wouldn't get tattoos either. So I just want to be like a fucking basic bitch. I literally don't fucking care about appealing to the masses. I don't fucking care about standing out. Like, I literally don't. And that's why I'm like, Candace, you just said if you want to be successful, commit to the bit. And then I'm like, I don't even think I fucking care. I'm like, what? Who the fuck cares? At the end of the day, we die. At the end of the day, this is over. So I'm like, whatever. But if you hadn't had a chance to go see the Phoenix Ballet, people on fucking TikTok were like, I called it like the Arizona Ballet. It was 11 o'clock at night. I was tired. Okay. I worked all day and then I came home, got ready and went, and then taking care of everyone. So if you haven't had a chance to go and see the Phoenix Ballet, I heard they're doing Alice in Wonderland. I loved the Nutcracker. I would love to go see them again. So next year, it's on my list. I've seen, obviously, the Nutcracker at Lincoln Center. And then I saw Company 14 in Brooklyn. And that was like a burlesque Nutcracker, which I fucking loved. It was so hot. It was so sexy. It's in Gowanus. I saw it in Gowanus. The venue was cool. The area, it was just cool. It was just cool. So, loved it. Absolutely loved it. If you're in Brooklyn and you like the ballet, look up Company 14. They are a sexy burlesque ballet company. Dude, if I was better at ballet, I would like... No, I know. I'm so ready for bed, you guys. I think I might take some ballet classes, though. I have my ballet shoes in... I have my ballet shoes in the bedroom. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I will. Oh my gosh. What am I talking about? We have to, enough with the ballet, Candace. We have to talk about Jeff Lewis. That is really why we're here. Sorry, I was rambling. It's been a long day. All right. Now, what did I say about Sarah Colonna's holiday Christmas party? What did I say? I said, this is going to be very interesting because Christopher Anjola, Justin Martindale, okay, Jeff Lewis, all going to be in the same room at the same time. Paul and Patrick. I don't know if Paul and Patrick were there. I think they were there. So I was saying, what the fuck is going to go down? Because I also thought Joey Zauzig was going to be there. But Joey Zauzig was not there. Thank God. Because Joey Zauzig has been on a bender lately. Allegedly. I'm not saying it from the show. From what Jeff has been saying. He's been spiraling. He's been trauma dumping. He's been imbibing a lot. This is allegedly, not me. This is what Jeff said. So, obviously he said to Joey, I'm super disappointed in you. You were wasted. You left before the meet and greet for Chumpmas. And so Joey was obviously invited to Sarah Colonna's. Now, I'm like, this is a recipe for disaster. Because I was under the impression that Joey and Justin were the ones who fought. That is still not super confirmed. But they did drop a name, Jade. And I don't know who Jade is. So I'm unclear as to where Jade falls in the spectrum of the Justin Martindale, Jeff Lewis fallout, whatever. Okay. So thank God Joey did not go. And it was just Jeff, Shane, Annie, Doug, whatever, the usual crew. And Kendra, so George Lauren Lake. So they go to the party. Apparently, Sarah Colonna and her husband, they look like mother and son. Okay? I fucking cannot stand Sarah Colonna. The tea is, I cannot stand her. She fucking bothers me so much. And I don't know why. Because I'm a Capricorn too. So in some sick way, I feel this like loyalty to her. But I cannot stand her on the show. And I don't like her face. I don't like her. I just don't like her. Okay? And I think her and her husband look alike. And I just find her grating. I just find her so annoying. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, 3 hours goes by. Apparently, things were cool, things were chill. People start drinking, and then the drama starts to pop off. Now, there were a lot of different things that went down. Okay? There was drama between, and you guys, you just have to go and listen to the episode. It was Monday's episode, because they really get into the meat of the drama of Friday night. And you could tell Sarah does not want to talk about it. And she's, because Justin is her friend. Nothing went down between, now, oh my God, Jeff is like, I'm really in love with, he's like, I'm really starting to love Chris Frangiola. Anyway, Justin and Annie. Justin gets into it with Annie. There are like 2 different moments at the party that Justin and Annie have a pop off. Okay. At the end, Justin is like, just be yourself, Annie. Just be yourself. And she's like, I am. And the thing with that was, Annie had worked with Heather McDonald, and Justin Martindale was on the show. They all traveled together for Heather's show. Justin assumed that because Annie and Justin had this history, when the fallout happened with Jeff in the show, he reached out to Annie and was like, hey, like, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. And Annie thought to herself, this is my new employer. I'm caught between a rock and a hard place. I'm just not going to say anything. So Annie never answered Justin, never answered his text, never answered him. And so everyone is thinking he was like, just be yourself, just be yourself. Like, maybe she's like being a poser. I don't know. That's like my own interpretation of that. But like, he feels betrayed by her because he thought that they had like all of this history, and she blew him off. So he kind of like got aggressive, and he's 6'4", or like 6'3", 6'4". That's a big guy, and he's a built dude. So when he confronted Annie and like grabbed her arm, and he was like fucked up and drunk and like grabbed her arm, she was like, get off me. Like, she was like, he's a big guy. This is crazy to me. Shit, his people. Annie rubs people the wrong way. And I've noticed this because I listen every day. And I feel like she kicks up jealousy in a lot of people, and it manifests in a lot of different ways. I've heard a lot of different people on Jeff's show snap at her. And then they realize like how protective Jeff is of Annie. And so they're like inviting her to, Jingle Ball, all this stuff. Jen Fessler called her a 2-bit whore, backpedaled, took her to Jingle Ball. So they're all starting to realize how important Annie is to Jeff. And they are like sucking ass. Crystal was on the show the other day, and she was like, oh, I love your outfit, Annie. I love your shit. Like, Crystal, we could all take, this is what I mean about life. We could all take a master class in how to schmooze just by listening to Crystal Kung Minkoff, okay? She knows whose ass to kiss. She knows when to kiss it. She knows when to pull it back. So we could all take a fucking lesson or two from Crystal. You like my nose. Thank you. Thank you so much. I grew it myself in my mother's uterus. Isn't that weird? That we like boop, boop, boop. We like pop out, like our little hands pop out. Like, what was the moment in my mother's womb that like my hands grew? And I was like, oh God, I'm going to have to pay fucking taxes. What the fuck? I'm going to have to be on this earth and feed myself 3 square meals a day with 2 snacks in between. Boop, boop. My foot. Boop. So I think everyone is panicking. They know that Jeff is obsessed with Annie. And MJ is like, come over, I'll give you my Gucci baguette. Anyway, okay. This is why you have to just go listen, because there's so much more nuanced, like juice and dirt and all of that stuff that they go into that I can't even remember. But it was very, very meaty. Okay. They did also have Sutton on. They had Sutton on. She got robbed for $1 million. Oh no, I don't know if she got robbed for $1 million. I think it was $1 million. Yeah, so $1 million in purses, in jewelry, in like she got robbed, girl. And you know, I've been thinking, right? Because all of these people are getting robbed in LA all the time. Kathy Hilton, Rick Hilton chased them away with his giant shotgun. So what is going on in Hollywood? What the fuck is going on? And they said it cost $300,000 to have around the clock 24/7 security. Like, what? That is fucking nuts. That is nuts. But moral of the story, Rick Hilton is the only one who didn't get robbed. So stay safe out there. If you know what I mean. Right? I don't know what the hell is going on in fucking Hollywood. I really don't. But Sutton, yeah, she's like, I think I'm going to sell my house on the main road and maybe go into like a high-rise building. Doorman, concierge, everything. I mean, at some point, your kids leave your house, like downsize. What do you need 5, 6 bedrooms for? What do you need all that land for? Sell it to a young family and then go fucking live your life in a condo. You don't have to mow the lawn. You don't have to pay for lawn care. Landscapers. I was going to call them lawnscapers. Oh my gosh. Tonight, ambiance via Voluspa, right? Plum Rose Madeline. I cannot smell it at all. Oh, I can smell it now a little. I mean, it smells delicious. But my animals, I swear to God, my house smells like a barn at all times. Yes, it does. And it's like, these animals, they don't want me to have anything nice. My dog is 16. Taking him to get his teeth cleaned in 2 weeks. Just got him his missing link. Okay. You want your animals to live forever? Get them the missing link powder. I got him his advanced age powder. This little motherfucker is out here sprinting around. I was like, you're just gonna live forever, aren't you? Just gonna live forever. But yeah, so I was like, I'm so sick of my apartment smelling like a barn. Because for like 2 years, 3 years, I wasn't doing any candles. I was off the candle and only doing essential oil. But if you have animals, now it makes sense to me. When I was little and I wanted an animal, and my mom was like, those fucking animals smell. I don't want those fucking animals in my house. Meanwhile, we ended up all having a lot of animals. But she was right. Animals fucking smell. They do. They smell. And animals are a lot of fucking work. So if you're thinking of getting an animal, let me just tell you right now, it is 1 animal, 2 animals. Okay. Like I've had multiple animals at different points in my life. And I think the most manageable animal number is 2. 1, perfect. You're on fucking easy street. 1 animal and you are on easy street. 2 animals, you're doing okay. You could still juggle it and make it work. You know, think you could keep it clean. 3 animals, you're on your own. You're on your fucking own. So I say keep it to the 1 to 2 animals. It's manageable. I'm just saying for your mental health. Okay? Like animals are a ton of work. A ton of work and money and time. So, like the amount of money I spend on my animals, Ninny's teeth. And yeah, I said to him, your teeth cleaning is my Christmas gift to myself. Your teeth cleaning. You know why? Because if you have animals, that teeth cleaning, like Nene was looking raggedy. At 14, Nene was starting to look raggedy. And I was like, I'm going to get his teeth cleaned one more time. And got his teeth cleaned at 14. He fucking bounced back. Bounced back. Bright eyes, shiny coat, like healthy coat. He's never had a shiny coat. I don't know who am I fooling. Like healthy coat. Looked good. Good. Now, 2 years later, he's 16. I could tell he's looking a little raggedy. He's still good. He's still whipping around. He's still playing, eating, snacking, running, chasing the cat, whatever. I could tell his eyes look a little watery. His fur looks a little lackluster. So I'm like, all right, one more teeth cleaning. We're going to get you one more teeth cleaning and he'll be good probably for like another 2 years. And then he'll be 18 and a half, 19. My Jack Russell did live to 2 months shy of 21. So, it's possible. I feel like had I kept Jake, I gave Jake to my grandma when he turned 17 because I thought I would have a house with a yard by then. I got him when I was 18. He died when he was 21. You do the math. So by the time he turned 17, I thought I would have had a house by then. I had a house, but when I was way younger, and then I sold it. I had a condo, I had a house, sold. I swear, I'm a late bloomer, y'all. I'm an early bloomer and then a late bloomer. I don't know how to explain it. I'm a Capricorn. What do you want from my life? But so, moral of the story is if you want your dog or animal, cat, dog, whatever, get their teeth cleaned. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, but it gives them like an extra year or 2 on their life in like a healthy, pleasant way. Because think about it. It's like their teeth is linked to their heart, just like us. And so keep their little heart strong. Get them some missing link. Oh my gosh, I worked so hard today. I was dripping sweat. My hair started to curl. Look at this. So I like did my hair today, but it was like I was sweating. So, I was literally dripping sweat. Like, what is this? Oh my goodness. Anyway. All right, you guys. I love you so much. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to go wash my face and take my progesterone and go to sleep. So, mwah, I love you all so much. And don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe. All right, I'll see you on the next Daily Dish.